Mustard Knuckle.
Hello everybody, Mustard Knuckle back again, heading out in the Dicker Max. Always fun, always a challenge. Now we did a Dicker Max video a couple weeks ago, and we talked about the depression of the gun, how low you can lower it over the front of the vehicle here, which is basically another vehicle based on the Panzer. But you can drop this gun, I think it's negative 10 or negative 15, so you can get up on a hill and use a hill for cover and use that depression to still be able to shoot over the hill. So this time we're going to just use cover and positioning rather than the depression side, and just like that, there we go. So there's a kill. They probably never even saw us, being that they weren't looking at us. The beauty of this thing is the firepower. I mean, I don't know how. Sometimes you survive a hit from one of these things, or sometimes I'll hit something and it'll bounce off somehow. It blows my mind. I have no idea. But anyway, 105 millimeters of pure destruction. So instead of using the hills and the depression this time, so these guys, you can see they're not even looking at us. Stuart Emil took out the barrel. That'll help. Hopefully they'll be able to kill him shortly. We got to watch the map. And that's kind of the key here. So we're going to stay in the cover. We're going to be patient. We're going to try to keep these guys back. But we're also going to pay attention to the map and pay attention to what's going on. Let's see if I can find this guy. I can't. Somebody else is going to have to do it. I don't think I can get down to him. Something must just barely be... Let's see. Maybe that. Nope. So with the Dicker Max, a lot of times you'll find yourself kind of guessing because you're so far away. You can't really, in arcade mode, you can't use that little pointer because you're too far. So you're not going to be able to get a good shot. So you're going to have to ballpark it. Looks like somebody's on their way over to us. I think. So watch out for that guy. So we got to keep an eye on the map, watch that guy, and we'll stay in the cover and just be patient here and try to help our team from back here. Alright, so he's disappeared now. Somewhere in there. So the gun on this started, and yes. Alright, cool. Let's see if he's seen me yet. I gotta reload. So I'm gonna get in cover over here. Get reloaded while I do that, and he's right there. That goes the other way for me so often, where, gosh, that was lucky. And I don't know if it's because we were covered up and we were kind of in line with the spawn. He didn't look at the distance maybe and thought we were farther away. I'm not sure, but either way, that worked out pretty well for us. So airplane coming, so we're gonna stay in the cover. We're gonna watch that plane. He's turning away from us now, so we're gonna try to stay covered up. Uh-oh, he's coming back this way. So if you can't be in cover with the Dicker Max, especially when they're coming at you low, you can at least point toward them, and that'll give you that front cover. If they come up from behind you, keep turning, uh-oh, he's coming right at us. So we can cover, you see, it works. So you see how the back of this is lower, right? So if he comes from behind us, he's going to be able to shoot right into the crew area. He's leaving. I was going to go get cover on the other side of this, even though it's on the same side as the tanks, but an airplane can wreck us pretty quick. So if we just did a quick lap around the building, that would have given us a chance to be covered while he came over us. But you can see how at least pointing at him, especially when they're coming low and flat like that, you can use the cover, because that's what this cover is for. Just small arms and gunfire, shrapnel, stuff like that. You can see the marks in it from him. That's the point of this, not to go get in a tank fight, which is why we're staying at a distance. So, I mentioned it in the other video, these Dicker Max guys, they gave them pistols and a whole bunch of ammo, and that was what they were supposed to defend themselves with from infantry trying to come up to them. Obviously not meant for airplanes, but let's get into the gun on this Dicker Max. It was the 105 millimeter, what was called the 10 centimeter, Schwerer Canon 18, whatever. So that's what it was, and this thing was originally, a trailerable I can't. Let's see if we can get anything in here. I'm doing a little bit against what I normally try to do. Did a little bit of a low run there. 2. That'll work. This guy chasing us, I had to dive early and try to get some distance on him. Well, there goes some more pieces. Trees? Nope, made it. Okay. No, I guess there wasn't anybody chasing us. Well, that's the end of that. So this thing was normally, like I said on the trailer, they built about 2,000 of these things, 1,500 or so, 2,000, between 1934 and 44. And as with Germany, they, you know, what they did so many times throughout the war was they tried to look at, like, what do we have and what can we make out of the things that we already have, which is why the Dicker Max, even though they only built 2 of them, and one of them caught fire and burned up, so there's only 1 left. There were so many flaws with the Dicker Max, but conceptually is where it was important. This was in 1941, so this is prior to the Nashorn, which ended up being a fairly successful version of this, with the 88mm gun, a faster reload, and it also had guns for defense already mounted to it. Now, something interesting is, once you get to this size of round, this 105mm, it's big and heavy if it's all one piece. The fixed shell or whatever with the all one piece, the round and the charge all in one. It's too big and heavy, so Germany went to separate case charges, which still have to be in a case, so they're still in metal, but you load them separately, so it actually makes everything manageable in the crew compartment there. Oh boy. Alright, cool. So you can actually load this thing up and have some efficiency, but it does slow things down a bit when you have to do all 3 pieces. They said they could get, I think, 10 rounds a minute out of this thing. That's pretty good. On the ground, what this was originally designed for, it's fine to take a little bit of time, I think, but in a moving piece of artillery, you kind of want to, I think, be a little bit quicker. And also, as they ran out of materials, even just getting the casing for those separate pieces became an issue. So there were several problems with efficiency regarding that as well, but it was, you know, that was their way that they figured out how to make this thing work. So still pretty cool. Let's see, what do we get? 5 kills, 2 planes, and an assist. That'll work. And I think we kind of helped cover from the side there because we were pretty well concealed and helped us win the game, maybe. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Kind of a way to use the Dicker Max, some things to think about. Good luck, have fun. See you in the next one.